all the way around the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. We might need somebody else. Think we should try and find a walking stick now?
I already found one.
You already found one. Rhiannon and I are enjoying the woods today here in Backus Woods. It's a beautiful day. The leaves are all on the ground now, and one of our favorite things to do when hiking in the fall is scratching through the leaves to see what kind of interesting critters we can find. Rhiannon, what's one of your favorite forest creatures?
Salamander.
Salamanders. We've had good success finding salamanders in here, interesting mushrooms, and another favorite pastime is who can find the best walking stick. You can jump across this puddle reef.
Yeah.
Backus Woods is a large forest that is home to many special plants and animals. This property has over 21 kilometers of trails for people to explore, and you'll see lots of exciting things when you're here in Backus Woods. It's one of my favorite places to enjoy on my weekends with my family. We spend lots of time here. We've seen snakes, all sorts of different colorful birds, and squirrels, chipmunks, large trees that have fallen over, creating really neat features for frogs and salamanders, fungus, and all kinds of different species. We're here at the base of a large silver maple tree, and this tree has been here longer than Rhiannon, longer than myself, and probably longer than most of us. And at the Nature Conservancy of Canada, we protect places like Backus Woods forever, so that these trees and all the trees you see around can continue to provide habitat for all sorts of wildlife forever. We're in it for the long haul, and we want to make sure that these places are around for people to enjoy forever. We are sitting in front of a vernal pool. A vernal pool is a seasonal wetland. It's often quite wet in the spring after the snow has melted and some of our first rains arrive, and they dry up in the summertime, and then again in the fall they'll start to hold some water. And they're very important habitats for frogs, toads, snakes, salamanders, and even birds because they tend to produce a lot of mosquitoes. So if you're in Backus Woods in the spring, make sure to wear your bug net. Lots of food for birds, but it can be kind of pesky for us humans. When you're walking through the trail system and you're passing these vernal pool features, oftentimes the sound radiating from these areas is incredible. All the toads and frogs chirping and singing, making lots of noise to let each other know that they're there and they're ready to make new toads and frogs. Some of our other favorite creatures to look for while in the woods, especially around these really unique wetlands, are turtles. You can find snapping turtles here, basking in the sun, as well as painted turtles. And if you're really lucky, you might even spot a Blanding's turtle. And remember to tell your parents in the spring and in the fall to watch for turtles on the road as they move from their wintering areas to their summer homes. The forest is about things that you can see and hear, but it's also about things that you can smell, like this spice bush plant beside me. Hey, we're gonna give this spice bush twig a smell to see what we think it smells like. Rhiannon, what do you think it smells like?
Lemon.
Lemons. So this here is a yellow birch tree, and they're one of the more fascinating looking trees in Backus Woods. The seeds of the yellow birch are quite light and carry well in the wind. So likely what happened here is that the seed would have landed on the stump of an older decaying tree. It would have taken root, and over time, as the roots started to grow, the stump of the tree decayed away, leaving this open space and creating an image of legs on the tree. We kind of think of them like octopus legs here, but as you can see, it also makes a fabulous climbing tree. Along the trails in Backus Woods are these interpretive signs that teach visitors about the different trees, plants, animals, and natural features you might be walking by. So if you're in Backus Woods, make sure to stop and read these signs. And if you've brought your smartphone, some of the interpretive signs have QR codes that will provide you with more information, pictures, sounds, and facts. We really invite you to take the time to read these signs and learn more about the natural history of this area and any other places that you're in. We really feel that if the future generations don't learn about nature, they won't learn to appreciate it and love it. So it's very important that you spend time in these places and you take the time to understand what you're seeing, hearing, smelling, feeling, and experiencing.